Hey guys, so today I am super sick, so I'm just going to be filming this as a voiceover. This is just a look that I wanted to film, just like a cute everyday Valentine's look, that something you can still rock to class, but you can also wear for like a cute date night, something not too extravagant but still out there. So I guess I'm gonna get into it. I need chalk faster, so I just used I'm using the Urban Decay primer potion in gold. I like this one more than the nude and the silver one because it most of the shadows I use are like a sparkly gold, and I don't really use a lot of silver, so it just kind of makes them pop a bit better. Yeah, I'm so sorry for not being able to like really film this great, but it's super dark and stormy out here in San Marcos, but I was like, I need to film, and I knew Valentine's was coming up, so I figured why not. I just used I'm pretty sure this is just like a cheap brush like from Walgreens or something. It's like stuck together with primer. I pretty much just use that brush, as you can tell, for that primer, but I really like it. It makes my shadows stay on all night. They stay on. I've gone swimming and like they look somewhat okay afterwards, like there's not eyeshadow all over my face, so it's actually a really good primer. So I'm pretty much just gonna cut not really cut my crease, but just like the whole eyelid area, and I always go slightly above just in case, like if I get a little crazy or if I feel a little extra, I have my lid primed, and if I don't, I can always wipe it away with some makeup remover. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. I ended up using just my itty bitty just like my Fenty beauty mirror, just because I wanted you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. But if I ever look like I'm staring into blank space, there is a large makeup mirror behind you, behind my camera, so that's why if I look like I'm staring into space, that's what it is. So I will just go ahead and let myself do this eye and stop rambling. So I'm going to be using for today for most of the look the James Charles like colorful palette. It's by Morphe. Pretty sure everyone and their mom has a Morphe palette nowadays. They're like super mainstream. They're okay. I really like them. I'm definitely not a makeup artist, so like there's definitely mixed reviews out there on the internet, but I think they're pretty alright. I prefer their brushes. They shed pretty bad, but they're super cheap, so, and you can get them in bulk, so I really like that. So I am using some of those brushes that came from the James Charles like collaboration. I got it for Christmas, so I mean, might as well use it. So I'm just picking out some of those. I think what I have grabbed is an Urban Decay brush. Yes, from the Naked 2. So I'm using the color, I'm pretty sure this is Sick, is what it's called. It's the light, like it's the bright pink shade, and then I know the darker pink shade is Love That. Pretty sure I alternate between those two. So I pretty much start off like with my whole eyelid with that. I would say I'm doing just my crease, but I'm really going all in with that. So yeah, I just do that to both eyes. When I first start doing makeup, I never know what I'm doing. Is anyone else like that? It's just all over the place. Does anyone have any fun plans for Valentine's Day? If you do, comment them down below. I would love to know what you're doing. I'm just chilling. I might go hang out with some girls in my sorority. We might go eat some pizza or something, but besides that, I'm just chilling. This looks like I got punched in the eye. This is great. I love it. Also, let me know if you guys like voiceovers or not, or if you prefer to hear me sick. I'm still slightly sick right now. If there's parts where there's music and not voiceover, I was coughing my lungs out, and I didn't want to burden you guys with that. so I'm super sorry. But I'm just gonna take a blending brush and blend that out so it's not as I got. Nope, I still look like I got punched in the eye. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's progress. It's progress. It's all steps. We take steps. This is just step one. Sometimes it's a little rough in the beginning, you know. Definitely was really inspired by, if you guys watch Daisy Marquez, I really like her new video she just came out with. It's all her Valentines look. It was really poppin'. If I can find the video, I will link it down below. I really liked it. I was definitely really inspired by like that, but this look was really inspired by that. I kind of want to do one of those like turn into a Bratz dolls things, but I'm undetermined because I'm not that good at makeup, but they look really cool. Me and my roommate are both really obsessed with those at the moment. Yeah, so I just keep going back in with the same color. I'm pretty sure it's skin. I will link all of the colors down below. Like, I will put the exact colors. I just don't have a palette on me at the moment, so that's why. But I was like, girl, you gotta get it together, gotta film your voiceover. So that's what we're doing today. I think I might end up showing you guys at one point, but I'm not sure where I'm really going with this look. I'm just taking my sweet time going for it. So yeah, if any of you guys do any like cool makeup videos or anything, you should definitely leave them down below. I would love to watch them. Here I go. Here's where I get it together. This is the bright pink shade that I'm talking about. And then I put that in between like the crease and my main lid to add like a pop of color. I'm pretty sure this is on a MAC for something brush. I'll link all the brushes I use down below. Put them in the description because I need to be better about that. Like, I don't know how all these beauty YouTubers like that are like small, like they don't have assistants, like do this. Like, they're really out here. Like, I'm okay at makeup, like, but I am definitely not like a guru or anything. I think I am in my own mind, but not in the real world. Maybe like the college world, like just an average going to class look, I can be a guru, but not in a I film makeup videos for a living and I look like awesome. Like, I'm definitely not there yet, but maybe one day. But I go most places in a large sweatshirt and wet hair. So yeah, I'll just let you guys watch me. I hope I'm explaining this well. I'm really sorry if you're sick of my voice right now, but I'm trying. I'm really out here. So I went back in with the same blending brush. I don't know why I didn't switch brushes, but I didn't. So just kept blending with that, and now I go back in with the Decay Brush, and I think I just want to add some more color because I kind of like over blended that, but I was also looking like I really got punched. Now I just look like a little bit of a zombie vampire mix, you know, with the whole like bloodshot red eyes thing going on. Undetermined. Well, we'll see how this ends up. Okay, it's a little more promising, a little more. I'm really trying to pack the color on. One complaint I do have about the James Charles palette is some of the colors are just like you really have to pack them on, and I've tried using like pigment primers or using them wet. Here I have the Huda Beauty Amethyst collection. I'm not a huge fan of Huda herself. She seems a little controversial, but her makeup's okay, so it is what it is. You guys can look into it if you don't. I don't want to really start any tea, especially because like I don't know a lot about her, but just I know she's not like super friendly of like many minority communities. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know the tea. But she comes out with some good products. I got a lot of these before a lot of the controversy started, so I mean I'm definitely going to use them. I paid for them situation, so I just used the lightest color, pink shade, and that is to brighten up the darker pink I laid out, just because I realized I was looking real rough and I just needed to fix it. But I don't know where I'm going right now. Still don't know. Hoping it'll get better. We don't know yet. I'm pretty happy. My skin's getting a lot better than it was. Earlier in the year, I had broken out into hives, and that was pretty bad, but it's getting better. Now I guess I was inspired to use the Sangria Sunset by Fenty Beauty. I mostly use the orange. As you can tell, the pink's pretty untouched in that palette, but I think I was like, you know what, it's pink, might as well try it out. So I used the other side of the Urban Decay brush, and I'm going to lay that on to add some sparkle, I guess. It's a really shimmery pink shade, so I pretty much just tap that all over and try to brighten up the look with that. As you can tell, it's kind of working. It didn't work a whole lot, but I mean, you work with what you have, especially as a young finessing college student, and I'm just out here trying to have some nice makeup days, but sometimes I really don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know what it is, but I'm really hoping this turns out okay in my mind. I was definitely thinking right now, I'm like, am I gonna go out looking like I got hit? I really might, but because these colors are really pretty, but sometimes I'm just, I don't know. There's me coughing. Yeah, I was actually really sick. I didn't know what I had because I have my flu shot, so I know it was not the flu, and I got tested. I definitely didn't have that. And then, I guess I'm going with another color. I'm going with this darker purple shade. Don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I'm using a blooming brush, don't know why, but, okay, just to like darken it up a bit, add some dimension. Here I go, yeah. I'm gonna go back in with the purple shade, but on the brush I used the pink with. Okay, I'm clearly not makeup savvy in this part, so if you guys, like, destroy me in the comments, I totally get it. But there I am, just trying to darken up the look, add some edge, some finesse, some flair to it. Yeah, I think it looks okay. It's getting better than it was, for sure. Let me know if you guys like when I film right here. I don't know if you guys like this dorm angle, or if you've watched any of my other videos, shameless plug. I film right in front of my window, but it's been super cloudy and rainy in San Marcos, so I just tried to film in front of like my makeup mirror lights. But I don't know if you guys like my dorm at this angle, or if you like it at the other angle. Definitely let me know below what you guys like, because that's definitely something that like I film for you guys, like where I film the angle, because I don't really have space to set up a studio or anything because I'm in a dorm, but I'm really thinking about changing it up and maybe going to film in like a library study room, like renting it out one day and like filming or doing something like that. So let me know if you guys would be interested in something like that. If you ever hear any weird noises, because I live in the dorm and there's people around 24/7. So yeah, here I am. I'm adding more of the light pink. The original pink I showed earlier all over my lid to try to lighten things up, just because I realized I made it really dark and I really look like I got hit in the eye now. Then I took that on my finger, the pink shade, and I tried to press it on there, and that seemed to work really well. So I think the James Charles shadows, they just need like some little elbow grease in there. Like they don't like their brushes. They need you to like work with your fingers. Maybe it's like the oil or the warmth in your hands. Oh, again, Huda Beauty. I went through a real Huda phase. I'm using Angelic out of her metallics. This is in the rose gold palette, the original one. I just used that. I'm going to like tap it over my whole eyelid, like the center, and it adds a really nice sheen. This is kind of what like puts the whole look together. This is really what like fixes it up, makes it look good. If you guys want to invest in any makeup, I definitely recommend investing in like any pressed pigments or things like that, because you can do a lot with those. And like a little glitter is a girl or a boy's best friend. Like glitter is everyone's friend. I love it, live by it, swear by it, here for it. I just take a little bit of the Fenty and add it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna add that to the ends to make that even more glittery. Oh, okay. See where you're going. I guess I'm trying to see if this looks okay. Oh, now I need to blend. I think that's what I'm telling myself. There's me coughing. Closing all my palettes. I think I'm looking for stuff now in my makeup drawer. Putting things away. Okay, I'm being neat. Wow. I'm really pulling it together. Oh, some makeup wipes. These are just the regular Neutrogena ones. The pink ones make my skin super irritated. Anyone else, let me know. I don't know if that's just me. Makeup wipes. Oh, I'm wiping away all my fallout and all the weird parts of my look. Oh, okay. I'm gonna trim it down, make it definitely a lot more neat. I think that's really gonna fix this look, is making it look a lot more neat. Okay, there I go. Wipe off half the shadow, living my best life. I really should use a Q-tip for this, but I don't have any. So, like liquid makeup remover to dip the Q-tip in to do that. So, we're going with what we have. I'm really out here, finessing. Yeah, so I pretty much just wipe away all the excess shadow that I didn't want and all the fallout underneath my eyes, basically to get ready to do my base makeup and just to create the shape that I wanted, just because like I still have class and I need it to be like a wearable look. Now I just need to check myself in the Huda Beauty mirror, make sure I don't look awful, because I just spent a long time doing this, so I was like, gotta make sure I look somewhat okay, because I'm still gonna have class, you know, and I still want to look okay for that. I don't want to go and look real crazy. Like, sometimes I go and look like a straight crackhead, like with wet hair and a big sweatshirt and like leggings and Uggs. Hello, so I'm back again, trying to do my face makeup. Just need to put my hair up. I need to get water. So I'm using the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. This stuff makes everything last the longest. I just need to wipe off my fingers real quick with some makeup remover. Make sure there's no glitter left on there. So use about a little pump and a half. And this stuff is super sticky, so it's great for your foundation or concealer or whatever face makeup you're about to like put on. That stuff will not budge. 10 out of 10. It doesn't clog my pores, doesn't have a weird smell, it works pretty good. This is my first time ever like buying the full version. I'm super cheap. If you know me, I do not like to spend money, so saying I bought the full version is pretty good. My beauty blender is still wet, but I needed it to be a little damper just because like it kind of dried out, so I'm using some MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, just a regular one, just to like, I guess, make it more moist. Ugh, I hate that word, but yeah. I used the Too Faced Born This Way in Mahogany Concealer. I kind of ended up using this low-key as a bit of a foundation, just because like I didn't have a foundation that's my winter shade. So I pretty much just dot that all over my forehead because I have a bit of clogged pores. It's not quite acne yet, but I still don't want it to show, and I just like got through a really bad like stint with hives last semester, so I'm really trying to take really good care of my skin and everything. And then I do my under eyes because I'm a huge insomniac. If you know me personally, you know I never sleep, so my eyes do get pretty bad, and they get slight bruises sometimes just from my goggles because that's a really sensitive area, and like with swimming with really tight goggles, you know, that is bound to happen. So I just use my beauty blender and I try to pounce, not rub, just because I know that causes wrinkles, but like sometimes you can't help but like rub foundation or concealer on your face, just because like that's literally the product will like blend, you know, or blend the way you want it. So I create like a slight, like a little bit of a raccoon mask with the amount of concealer I use, but it is what it is. I'm not catfishing anybody yet. And then I pretty much just take that. I have a bit of discoloration around my mouth and cheeks, so I like to cover that up. And then I have a blemish on the side of my face that I'm trying real hard to cover up. And then pretty much just do, like, I have a lot of, like, this product goes a long way, so I kind of just, like to use it all, and I pretty much just did it all over my whole face. Yeah, so I'm pretty much just going to try to blend that out so it doesn't look super streaky, because that is one thing I've struggled with in the past, is like doing foundation with a brush and having literal streak lines. So Beauty Blender has helped me out a lot. A great alternative for the Beauty Blender is the Real Techniques orange sponge. That's really good. For my powder, I use the Kat Von D in deep dark, I believe, or deep medium. I don't know which one I just showed you guys. I couldn't really read the label. Powder, I use a Real Techniques face brush for this. It's the powder brush. I'm definitely, I actually really like this powder. It oxidizes like kind of bad sometimes, so this is definitely not a powder I would ever wear in the summer, but just for going, like if you go anywhere at night, or it's really cloudy out in San Marcos right now, so it's okay to wear like on cloudy days, just definitely not somewhere in the sun. You'll be looking real orange, but it's okay for days that are overcast, or if you go out like when it's not sunny. For blush, I use my Juvia's Place Bella blush. I really like these. They're crazy pigmented. Like, I feel like a lot of people sleep on Juvia's Place, but I really like their blush. It put my MAC blush to shame. This is a Morphe blush brush. I will look it up and I will link it below, but I don't know which one it is just from watching this, but I'll definitely link it below. I will have all the brushes below. I don't know if I've said that or not, but I will definitely do that for you guys. And then, so you definitely want to use a little goes a long way. So like this stuff, it's so crazy pigmented. It's almost like a pressed pigment that you're putting directly on your face. So you have to be really careful. As you can tell, I kind of went a bit overboard, but it's so cloudy out, it was okay that like if I finessed. But I would definitely recommend being really careful. And then I do always a little on my nose, a little on my chin and forehead to make me look alive. Like, you want to look young and healthy, not sickly or overheated if it's just on your cheeks. I feel like that gives you a sunburn look. I use the Fenty Beauty and Hustle Baby for my highlight. And then for the brush I use for my highlight, it's a Morphe brush as well. I'm just going to swirl it and try it. This is one of my first times using this, but I like it. Pretty much anything from Fenty is like pretty much an automatic like 10 out of 10 from me. So I kind of went overboard, but again, it was dark out and cloudy. I was about to go to like a 4 o'clock class. I was like, you know what, it's okay, I can really go all out for this. And like this look is a Valentine's look. I mean, you want to like shine for your bae, or if you're trying to get a bae, or just your friends, or you know, like for your Instagram feed, for like your future bae, you know, you're just really trying to glow and shine and be like, look at me, come adore me and love me. But we're only accepting like nice people out here, so because you guys definitely deserve the best. Like, we're not here for jerks, we're not about that. So I kind of just used the bottom part of my beauty blender at first just to like melt the product in, and then to make it look a little more natural, sometimes I'll take the part that had concealer or foundation, whatever I had on there, I'll take it over just to not make it look as harsh of lines. I just want to keep it a little more natural. Sometimes, a lot of times I leave it, but I am going to class after this. I wanted this to be like a wearable look, so I pretty much just spray my entire face, and then with some MAC Fix Plus, and then for some reason my mic stopped recording, but I usually just use a bit of Fix Plus to just kind of melt the look, and that's